Are we gonna see it? Did I call it? Nene has one last trick up his sleeve before we're forced to fight him himself. And it's really stupid.
The General shall be
reborn through our power! Machines are merely objects. Objects! There seems to be fragments of my soul still remaining in those little pests. Now go and get them back.
At this point, Nene has clearly completely given up even trying to make formidable opponents for me, and is at this point just kind of, sort of, threw every single enemy that we've had to fight up to this point into a blender and made whatever the flying hell that thing was. That was a hodgepodge of I don't even if I've ever seen one. Alright, although significantly, actually, you know what, it's not intimidating in the least. It's actually kind of stupid looking. He didn't really put much thought or planning into how exactly that creature, robot thing was going to work in any sort of functional way. He just kind of grafted them onto each other. Wouldn't be surprised if he just flat out used super glue, you know? Anyway, we've got a machine that wishes to do battle. And look at it. Look at that little guy. Look at this little guy. He's getting the boss music and everything. He thinks he's people. He thinks he's worth our time. Isn't that just adorable? Little guy, that is adorable that you think that you could ever possibly be anything resembling a threat towards us. Adorable. No, you know what? No, you can go ahead and do your best attack. Come on, a missile. Come on, go ahead and do it. Let's see what you can do, little guy. Let's see what you can do. What you got? What you got doing? What are all these little things? You got some little explosions going on? Look at that. Aw, aren't you adorable? Well, that was fun. Now go home to your mother. She's worried about you. All right, so that was a nice little interlude and nice little sense of entertainment, because as we can clearly tell, that was nothing resembling a threat in any conceivable manner. Anyway, we push the magical button, we get a weird close-up of Shu's face for a second there, that was kind of funny, and now we must go to the other end of the hall, and then we will push another button, and when we do that, we'll be able to go down the middle hallway, and we'll be able to actually get out of here. It's weird. You gotta go all the way to the left side, and then all the way to the right. You gotta push both buttons, and then, only then, are you allowed to go through the middle door. There's treasure chests and the like, but I ain't dealing with all them treasury chest nonsenses. Anyway, I think we've got another visitor. We've got another one of these little dudes. Look at him. I know this must be that little guy's brother. Adorable, I tells ya. All right, well, let's see what this little guy's got. Okay, come on. Bring it on, little creature. Let's see what you are made of. Let's see what kind of crazy powers that you have been installed with. I'm sure they are amazing and devastating. Let's see if you can survive a few little love taps, a few little gentle knocks about the bush. You still good? Okay, you're good. I knew you could take it. You're a tough hombre. Ooh, a multi-strike. I bet this will do just so much damage. Oh, that was impressive. I don't know about you guys, but that was probably the most impressive move I have ever seen in this entire game. All right, now seriously though, the big people are talking. We've got important things to do. I ain't got time to play with you right now. Maybe later, but right now I've got big people things to do. All right, so let's just push this button and we can move on with our little merry way. The entire cube shakes around for a reason. Kind of weird. I think you should be concerned if your unlocking mechanism seems to shake the foundation of the entire area. I know I'd be concerned by that. Anyway, we must get past the pink droids. Out of the way, sir and or madam. I don't know what gender you choose to associate yourself with. All perfectly valid options. Please live free and have a long, happy life. All right, now I do believe we've got yet another critter that wants to get all up in our business. Oh, now this guy looks like he might be a threat. He's got a big old head, and he's got them big old wings, and look at them sharp little claws on his feet. Oh yeah, okay, I think I can say safely that this little guy's he's gonna be a real toughie. He's gonna give us some trouble. We're gonna have to really work for our victory on this one. All right, so if you want to be taken seriously, Mr. Pyro Dragon, I will be sure to hold absolutely nothing back. I will trounce and attack you with every last ounce of my power, and I only hope that you do in turn. Let's make this a good, clean, fair fight. We'll see who comes out on top. All right, Maru up to bat, using the mighty swipes of the saber-toothed tiger. Gonna punch him with a dragon's fist. And then I think Jiro's gonna do something. He's gonna charge up a little bit because there's not a whole lot of space to charge up. He's gonna punch him. And then Kluke's gonna peck him in the eye. Bada bing, bada boom. Just like that. And look at that. This little guy's still ticking. He took all of that punishment and he's still going. Impressive. Oh, and he's got a little flamethrower ability thing going on for him. Fantastic. Man, don't let anybody tell you otherwise. You go home. You eat your veggies. You drink your milk, and you'll grow up to be a big, powerful, strong monster someday. But as of right now, you're not quite there yet. Not quite there yet. You could get there someday. You never know. You never know. All right, now that we've taken care of all those toddlers, it's time to move on. That was the gauntlet section of this primitive cube tunnel-y thing. And now we'll actually go back to more of those shifting platform thingamabobbers. So, very well. There's a door over there and a door over there. Not entirely sure what they're there for. If I remember correctly, I've never even bothered walking through those things. And I shall not change my habit this day. What we will do is walk this way and, okay, there's a Lancer Man, a second Lancer Man. Can I just go through this door? You guys mind? All right, cool, awesome. Alrighty, righty. We've got another one of them floating platform things that we gotta readjust. All right, and I gotta take care of this guy. Gotta find another recolor of the lizard with a sword and shield. Apparently, it's because it's the color red. That makes it significantly more powerful and intimidating. That's colorist. The red dragon monsters, they think they're better than the green grunts or the blue ones. I think I fought some purple ones at some point. You think you're better than them just because you're red? Like, that is some hardcore racism, you crazy little dinosaur mans. Please just go to bed. I got more important things to do than deal with you. Ah, all right. That takes care of them. Fantastic. And now my barrier should, in theory, take care of them. Of course, this is all theoretical. Levels up, got to cap off some of my strength. We all know that I am in deep lacking of physical power right now. I mean, I've been floating through this place by the skin of my teeth. By Jove, I say. Now let's see if we just gotta get over here and I can push this little old button and we got a big old burly man. Whoa, dang, we got the burly man. Wait, burly man. Is that a paper towel brand? Burly? Brawny? Brawny! It's Brawny, not Burly. Okay. My mistake, terribly sorry. Didn't mean to get you confused. Alright. More smacky of the evil lizard peoples. Gotta wonder how. I asked this before and I'll ask it again. Like, why are these guys here exactly? How did they get here? Have they always been living here? Are they just fiercely territorial of their weird lava patch thing? I mean, they've clearly got above average intelligence in order to master the art of sword and shield based combat. I mean, come on. Clearly they've got to have something going on. I just don't understand, guys. I just don't understand. All right, well, we've had quite enough of them. Now we just go over here. Push this button, move the platforms back over. There we go, fantastic. That is exactly what we want to do. Then we go all the way over here, and we should be able to, whoa, Nelly Belly Jelly Beans, ain't got time. No. No, sir, Mr. Fire Imp. I would just like to push this little thing. Get over there. There we go. Now we can walk all the dingle-dingle-dang over here. I guess we gotta, do we have to fight this giant thing? You know what? Sure, let's fight this giant guy. Let's fight this flame gunner. He's been waiting patiently. This is what he was built for. He's like an elephant with guns for tusks, because that's a practical design. I mean, if there's anything we've learned from the AT-AT, it's that's flawless design. Okay, and he's dead already. Well, that was That was even more pathetic than I was anticipating. Wow, okay. I didn't even have to charge any of my attacks. Alright, well. Alright, just for the sake of completion, how about a pink soldier? Okay, he's very clearly a red, or reddish-orange. Definitely not a pinkish hue, but if that's what he decides to identify himself as. Alrighty then. All the same, he has been defeated. Yeah, I guess it really doesn't matter what color you think you're. So these guys are red infantry, but the bigger ones are pink, even though they're the exact same color. Now, this is actually a good case of the salmon, okay? I mean, it's not pink, it's salmon, okay? You know what? That's actually a salmon-y color. I would not have called that pink. And the game itself doesn't even know. It's calling itself pink, it's calling itself red. Y'all's got to make up your minds. I'm just saying. Just saying. Anyway, if I remember correctly, we just got to go around the river bends. And I guess I'm going to have to fight the Mad Scarlet Spear. Okay, fine. Fresh off the set of Power Rangers. Looking to pick a fight with us. Very well. Very well. Who am I to deny such a noble creature? It's right to partay. Alright, what are you going to do? You going to double attack me? Very well. Give it y'all, my boyo. There we go. You stabbed me twice. Ain't you a champion? Then I punched you, and then Zola punched you, and then you died. Because that's kind of how this whole thing goes now. That being said, I do believe these guys have actually started to do a little bit of wear and tear on us. I mean, I've only gone through, like, 6 things that the game considers bosses. I would hope I would have taken at least something resembling damage. So how about we take a little bit of a time, a little bit of a breather. Everybody just, you know, relax. I realize my commentary can get a little over-enthusiastic. You know, sometimes you gotta take a deep breath. You gotta look, you gotta smell them roses. But you don't want to smell those roses for too long because, hell, you never know when the disembodied head of Bluto from the Popeye cartoons will decide to jump out of nowhere and try and kill you. So, you know, I mean, you know, stop and relax and enjoy yourself, but at the same time, you know, look out for disembodied heads trying to kill you. Just throwing that out there. Alright, so, I do not have any clue whatsoever what the flying hell this thing even is. It's going to, its favorite tactic is to cast sleep on you because apparently that's just a thing that this thing can do, I guess. Alright, sure. I'm not sure how that works. But he's dead now. So there you go. And his tongue hangs out. That's absolutely charming. Okay. Alright then. And that was certainly a thing that just happened. And now, if you will look to your right, we will see a door that will help us further our quest to finally get to Nene. And maybe stop fighting so many dinosaurs and imps and I don't evens. Alright, just push this thingamaroll. There we go. Now we got that platform over there, and we can push that thing, and it's going to move a whole bunch of the platforms where we need to go, and everything's going to be fantastic. Alright. So I took care of the Scarlet Spear, I took care of Bluto's disembodied head. It was the disembodied head of Colonel Sanders, and every day he comes by... Oh, wait, no, hang on. How'd that song go? I don't know. It was the disembodied of Colonel Sanders, and basically, long story short, everything you know is wrong. Is basically the point I'm trying to get at here. Long is short, up is down. I mean, black is white, up is down, and short is long. Ugh. Brr. I gotta brush up on my Weird Al lyrics. Apparently, I've been getting a little bit rusty. I can't have that. I just keep on shimmy, shaking all those little platforms around, and then we can finally launch my expedition on over to this place. Out of the way, giant pink monster thing. I don't have time for your shenaniganery. I merely wish to push this button and then move on with my life. Bada boop, and there we go. Move a whole bunch of those. You might be able to see what we're actually trying to do here. We're trying to make a giant old bridge. Whoa, hi! How you doing, mister? Okay, can I possibly... Oh, okay, well. I took care of the grunts, but the pink soldier is proving to be slightly more unruly. Very well, very well. Might I say that those are an impressive set of abs you've somehow acquired, good sir. Very impressive indeed. I mean, it's not going to save you. I'm still going to punch you in. I'm going to punch you, like, directly in the abs with my Minotaur. And my Minotaur is very scrawny. I don't know if you noticed. He clearly needs to eat some sandwiches. As you can see his rib bones, and that's very unsightly. Seriously, Minotaur, this is an intervention. We're worried about you. We love you. We want to see you healthy and happy. And this current lifestyle that you're living is very self-destructive. I mean, come on. I mean, you have to admit you have a problem. You are suffering from serious anorexia. We've got to work on this. We're just trying to help. Anyway. I believe I've got that out of my system, and I'm not entirely sure if I need to push any of the more things over here. So maybe we'll just walk over here and see if this is all we need to do. Like, we push those over. I'm not entirely sure. We'll find out soon enough. Let's see, we just gotta push some buttons and hope for the best. Get rid of these silly lizard peoples. Push this, see what happens. Ah, lets me go over there, I see. Very well. Then I shall take you up on your offer, good chum. I shall go this direction. I certainly hope I'm not attacked by another giant disembodied floating head of some sort, because that would just be absolutely... Oh, okay, apparently there's another disembodied head that wants to eat my face. Alrighty then, and this one has red hair, which is significantly different than the other one, I guess. Why not? Guys, I don't even... Like, I know designing monsters for games is hard, but I don't even know what I'm looking at here. This is something else. I mean, the fact that I'm fighting two of them, I mean, okay, sure. I mean, I'm not complaining, mind you. I mean, it's certainly inventive. I mean, I certainly would have never come up with the idea of a Cyclops head, you know, with a little goatee thing going on there. I mean, it's something. It is something. I mean, let there be no doubt. Don't let anybody ever tell you you didn't put your all into this, because... By Jove, you really tried to make some unique enemies, and if there's anything I can say for the design of most of these creatures, unique is definitely a word I would use. Alright, let's see. I gotta push this button, perhaps? Oh, nope, definitely not, because now I have absolutely no way back. I clearly need to make an alternative route before I use that. Alright. I shall do just that. What happens when I push this little button? Ah, exactly what I needed. Tabularific. Alright, get out of my way, lizardy man. I've got to push this button. Bada beep. There we go. Now all we gotta do is get back around, and then we can activate the switch. And everything will be working out just fine. Sorry, Mr. Giant, Pink Infantry, Man Guy, I'm afraid I do not have time for you. I've already fought in like 5 of you guys. Okay, I mean, come on. I think I've proven my mettle. I think I've proven to you and your entire species that I kind of know the art of combat, and that fighting me is, in general, just a colossal waste of your time and efforts. Just throwing that out there. Alright, I know at least one of these guys is going to break my shield, so how about we attack both of them at once? Just kill 2 birds with 1 stone, give them both the admirable fight that they oh so very much desire. I see the weird elephant bot has decided to bring along his little pink helper bots, I guess. I guess that's what's going on here. Not sure why they went with that color, not the most intimidating, but, you know, maybe that's part of the strategy, perhaps. Perhaps it's a means to, lure me into a false sense of security, perhaps. I mean, oh look, pink robots, clearly they mean us no harm, and then, you know, suddenly they blast out their super attacks and the like. You know, maybe that's the sort of thing that's going on there. Granted, they clearly don't have the stamina or, you know, HP value to back up such a possible theory, but you know, sometimes you gotta think these things, you know? You gotta give some people the benefit of the doubt. Anyway, that takes care of all those guys. They put up an admirable effort, but, oh, much like everything before them, they have fallen. Unfortunate! And now that they're gone, I can push this button, and everything will come out roses. Freaking aces, man. Freaking aces. Okay. And now, I don't even have to go through that door and risk fighting that Scarlet Lancer, Common Rider, Expa, Hyper Monkey Force, Action Team Go guy. He is all of the animes. Alright. And now we have constructed a proper bridge, and we may proceed with absolutely no caution whatsoever, because let's be honest, anything that shows up I can probably handle at this point. I think I've proven that quite effectively. Anyway, I think actually this might be time to fight that horrifying hodgepodge monstrous mutation monster thing that Nene cobbled together. He clearly didn't even do it himself. He just threw all of the remains of all of the robots into some sort of weird, I don't know, crock pot and just kind of hoped whatever popped out was effective. But it's always best to always keep your guard up. Honestly, you never know when things are going to just pop out of nowhere, and you never know when your enemies are going to surprise you. That's all I'm going to say about that. All right. We all know what's across this side. We all know what's on the other side of this door. No sense delaying it. Let us do this thing.
Is that Sabo?
But Lady Zula defeated him!
Nene restored him.
In a manner of speaking.
That's the most powerful battle machine.
Most powerful battle machine, you say, huh? Alright then. Show me your best. Because I'm certainly not going to hold back to a boast like that. Not bad. Not bad, Zazbo. Not bad. You and your cronies are, definitely learned some new tricks. However, I would be completely remiss if I didn't point out the fact that, I don't remember his specific name, but you remember the samurai one? The one who's currently the torso right now? Well, it's all too clear to me that he either does... I'm going to go on the assumption that he no longer has his head, because otherwise it is right up Zazbo's bum. And, that's messed up, so there you go. Then again, the heat guy, the giant heat ball thing down there who's the legs, he is also quite clearly missing his head. Unfortunate. I mean, all the other ones, at least they get to keep their extremities. Everyone else, the other guys, apparently not. That being said, Nene's being kind of ungodly cruel to these robots, aren't they? I mean, this is the third time I've collectively fought in all these guys? I mean, come on. I mean, these robots very clearly have some sort of humanity to them. Clearly, they have emotions. I mean, Zazbo here is fueled by his desire for revenge. The most worthless of causes, by the way, but, you know, far be it to me to criticize you, of course. But, you know, I don't know, just, at this point, I feel like you're not really even granting them the peace of death at this point. You're just constantly rebuilding them so they can constantly get beaten up again. I mean, I don't want to keep doing this, but you just keep throwing them at me and they keep attacking me. It's just, I don't know, man. Alright, and apparently, oh, there we go. Got a blade shield thing going on there. Very impressive. Very impressive indeed. Good use of your spinning top man guy. I genuinely do wish I could remember the names of all you guys. I genuinely do, considering the untold horror and strife you've caused me in the past. I feel like the least I could possibly do for you all is, you know your names other than Zazbo, but... Well, in my defense, they were never once stated in any of the cutscenes, and the only way you would ever know is to actually physically read them, so... And apparently this fight is over. Ultimate fighting robot indeed. You, sir, are no Mega Man. Yep, there we go, and that's the end of that.
There! Now leave us alone! Lady Zula?
Where was she keeping that, by the way?
Where is Nene? Take us to him. Or you won't be coming back again.
I understand.
What on earth is Zazbo even made out of? Seriously, how many times has he died at this point? I mean, my goodness. But he keeps on going. He keeps on going. I mean, I can't say the same for the other guys. As far as I know, they're dead as dirt, but there you go. Also, there's no way whatsoever that this is leading us into a trap. That would just be absolutely redunculous. Anyway, into the teleport here he goes, and the game is offering you a plethora of various items, and even a warp pedestal if you would like to perhaps finish anything you've possibly left undone in the world outside of this area. Because once you step through that portal, we have officially reached final boss-tination, okay? Alright, whoa, checkpoint indeed. Hang on, before I go whole ham there, let's just heal ourselves up. And, you know what? because we all know what's on the other side of that. We're going to have to fight Nene himself, and it is going to be quite the experience, let me tell you. All right. All the pain, all the hate, all the suffering, all the death. At long last, it's time to put an end to all of it. Nene's going to pay for what he's done to everybody. He's going to pay for it in spades.